Alright, this has to be my 20th to the 25th attempt at beating this Cullin Fated Form. Okay, I'm just going back to the original Cullin deck, all Cullin cards. Took out everything else. All Cullin cards, 60 cards. Let's go. Spent my whole day trying to beat this game, basically. Cullin Fated Form. Surely this is going to be like Inscription, where the first part is the worst part and the other two are easy. Surely it's like that, because this ain't really making no sense. One, two, three, four. Turn the fan down. Okay, what we get? Why is the forest troll so expensive? Alright. The good thing about this original deck is you got a lot of free cards. Okay, free. And a lot of people say just fall back and don't play anything until they start playing. But in doing so, I'm giving up 4 damage to Cullin. But let's try that though. At least these cards are all free. If I play them, then what? Yeah, let's just play them and then see what happens, and then try to discern should I have not played them. Villain turn. Card 1. Destroy all minions. Destroy all player minions with 1 base health. That guy. That's why you want to fall back. Maybe I should have fell back. Or this card 1. At least they don't draw another card. Card 2 for them. Pixie Mesmerist. At least they're putting out weak stuff. That's good. Card 2 for them. Card 3. Pixie Cavalry. Card 3. These are ready. Alright, so how do I place them? Alright, well at least they can't get past this, but since they can't beat this, maybe I actually want to screw it. I'll move it around, whatever. But no, I'll leave it how it was. Alright, since they can't get past this 4, they'll swing 2, 3 on the player, which still seems unfair. Plus 2 takes me to 15. Ready. Draw for me. Poison Toad. Save this in hand. Poison Toad is good to get rid of Pixie Cavalry. Move you up here. The Pixie Mesmerist die, I think. Yeah. Alright. Villain turn. Oh, I can't swing on anything, can I? I can swing on stuff, yeah. Yeah, I can swing on. If I swing on Cullin, it kills that, so can't swing on anything. Alright, villain turn. They play a Pixie Mesmerist. At least with this deck, they're drawing sorry stuff, so that's alright. I'll keep that there. Alright. They swing 1 there. 3 there. Enough to kill Pixie Mesmerist. And then 1 there. Alright. My turn. Oh, 2 damage. My turn. Guerrilla Warfare. If there's 2 or more enemy minions, I draw 2. Have regen. Yeah, nothing really. But I will play a Pixie Cavalry. Drop you there. They're both 2s, so yeah, actually this is here. It's my turn, so yeah, I'll put you here because I just want to get rid of a reinforced dam with the toad. No, I'll probably get rid of Pixie Cavalry right now. Yeah, get it pretty cavalry. Why not? Trade there. Then I'll pass it. Okay, villain turn. Destroy all minions with 1 base health. Destroy all player minions with 1 base health. Good thing I went ahead and used the Pixie, the Poison Toad. They can't get past this 4, so they swing on the player for 2. Plus 2, that's 9. My turn. Man, I'll keep this in hand. I could do a little combo and just kill a Pixie Mesmerist, put the troll out. Man, but with this clock, it's like I have no time to do anything. I have to act right now. Because every turn, they're dealing 2 damage to me. And then even if this is like, you can't attack this, they're still going to hit me as a player. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. There's no way around it. It doesn't make sense. So it's like I can't wait. So I have to go now. I can't make a logical plan. I have to just go and hope for the best. So I have to discard 1, which will be the troll. Put the troll on the nest. Destroy a minion, destroy this sorry minion is nothing. But I have to move now because I can't wait. I can't wait. Regen. Bring the troll out. Swing 2 here just to get this out of my way. Villain turn. They play destroy all. Minions with 1 health. Player minions. Got lucky on that. I take 2 damage because Cullin's a piece of crap. I draw turn. I draw for turn. Hungry Wolf. I really can't even play you because there's that card that board wipes if I have 4 units out. I can't even really get ahead. It's crazy. But they can get ahead. Alright, 7, deal 7. That's taking them down a lot. But I mean, will I be able to survive for 3 to 4 turns? It's hard to tell. Alright, but 7 takes them down to 13. And then all of these get hit back for 2, but they're still alive though. Now, actually, this one is up here right now. Alright. I would love to play this Hungry Wolf, but he's really in danger of dying though if I put him out. Alright, villain turn. Play Earth Shield. I think that fizzles actually. Play onto a villain minion, draw 1 the first time. Alright, so luckily they have nothing to place that on, but they do draw 1. They got Lightning Strike, destroy the highest priority player minion. Alright, that actually works because I do want to actually get rid of the reinforced dam right now. Alright, playing with the base deck is the way to go to beat Cullin, it looks like, honestly. Because if you play with the life heal stuff, all that happens is Cullin heals the life, and then you can't outpace him when he's doing 2 damage to you every turn for nothing. Alright. Alright, so back to my turn. They deal 2 to me, which is 5. Okay. My turn. I got an Earth Shield. That's a bit. Okay. Hungry Wolf comes out. I think I finally beat this thing. Fan off. I'm just gonna, okay, Earth Shield, equip you, place onto a minion. This is like a ward in many games. Play the Hungry Wolf out, you're tapped. Safely swinging 7 into Cullin, taking them down to 6. Yeah, 7, take them down to 6. And then I think this is, I finally beat it by going to the base Cullin deck. Alright, this untaps, villain draws, reach in. Luckily there's not a minion on the top of the discard. Draw 1, they get to draw 1. They play Baited Trap. Destroy the lowest priority. Oh, this is here actually. They destroy Pixie Cavalry. Cool. They deal 2 damage to me. I'm down to 3. And my draw. Yep, I got him right here. Got a reinforced dam. Just throw you out there for no reason. Swing for 8. Son of a bee. Finally beat this guy. Oh my gosh. Man. If that wasn't 20 to 25 plays, it had to be at least 15. I had to delete the files on my computer because my computer just filled up. And I have like 1.5 gigs left right now. I finally won. So word to the wise, just play with the base Cullin deck. Oh my gosh, they took forever. I was thinking that it wasn't possible. So what I did was I was playing with all these cards to regenerate health, but that just backfired because I could never get Cullin down. But yeah, it's just about these certain weak cards that, like, a lot of these cards are weak, so that's what you want to do to where Cullin draws them and then he's not powerful. You can take them out, never let him build a board. Always take his stuff out. And then once you get that tree into, once you get that troll to stick, then you're gravy. As long as you have a base of 3 guys out, you got this reinforced dam to stop to keep the troll in the middle and safe. Keep a lower guy and a higher guy. And yeah, and then if you can equip the Earth Shield to it, then you're probably pretty good. Crazy. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and read the next story to see what happens. Man, I can't believe this. Alright, finally beat it. Finally. Literally. Like my whole day. Alright, so it says, when you defeat Cullin Fated Form, read his ending on rulebook, page 24, and open the villain pack for Aurora the Empath. Alright, page 24. Alright, Fated Form endings. Stop. Only read if you defeated Cullin's Fated Form. Alright. Forging through the fire, you strike a decisive blow against Cullin. It snaps his magical staff in two and crumples him to the forest floor. As he lies there groaning, you are able to fully take in your surroundings. Much to your surprise, the devastation is not as widespread as it first appeared. After devouring the underbrush in a terrifying surge, the blaze seems at a loss for where to go next. The mature trees are blackened, but strong, and you can see their seed pods opening in the heat. It seems the surface level destruction has paved the way for Demeror to grow back even more verdant than before. You turn to continue your journey as the forest trolls start to close in on Cullin. Nice. Alright, so they're about to eat his ass up. Alright, yeah, so now we'll open this pack, and then, man, I was this close to giving up on this game and burning it in some Cullin fire, but I finally got there. So word to the wise, just play with the basic Cullin starting deck to beat this thing. I tried to mix it up, it did not work. Alright, so I'm sure we open up Aurora something next. Oh, I just opened up the Aurora deck is what I do. And then not the legacy packs yet. Alright, opening the Aurora pack. I can finally release my Gen Con interview with Dennis Furia. Alright, Aurora Villain Pack. Stop. Open this pack only when you meet the following conditions. Defeat Cullin's Fated Form. Alright, so what are the cards that are in here? Okay, we'll go ahead and read the story now. And then I guess we'll read it again later. Alright, Aurora. Growing up on the edge of the Hatama Waste, Aurora discovered that she could feel and influence the emotions of others as if they were her own. The problem she quickly realized was that she couldn't stop, and her powers put her in a constant state of sensory overload as the lines blurred between her emotions and the emotions of those around her. Her ability to soothe couldn't keep pace with her power to create and amplify emotion, and every interaction had the potential to spiral out of control. She sequestered herself in the fringes between her village and the waste. She only risked the emo cacophony of a large crowd to pilfer food from the village market. The solitude granted her sanity for a time, but her powers continued to grow. The last time she ever went to the village, she was caught stealing by a spiteful sidekeep in Larengard. The confrontation created a feedback loop of fear and anger that drove the entire market into a bloody riot. She fled into the Hatama Waste, running until she could no longer sense the emotion of others. If she perished in the desert, at least she would perish in peace. But far from peaceful, the desert acted as a magnifying glass for Aurora's power. She started to feel the thrill of predators, the terror of prey, and even the fierce determination of plants growing despite the harsh conditions. The wilderness invited Aurora to run wild, and for the first time, she made no attempt to restrain her power. In the farthest depths of Hadama, she also sensed something new. Aurora felt the emotions of fate. Turning into fate made it possible for her to tune out the mortal world, to tune out even from herself. Fate was powerful enough to drown out all other sources of emotion, and if only she could make her focus absolute. Deepening her empathic link with fate became Aurora's obsession, much to the detriment of those she deemed fate's enemy. You have no quarrel with Aurora, but the tumult surrounding the Deck of Wonders will make it nearly impossible to hide from her. You embark upon the Hatama. Oh yeah. Alright. Coming back to the Deck of Wonders. Coming right in with a new pack to crack. So last episode, we defeated Cullin while using cards from both Cullin's Tantrum and Unexpected Allies Legacy packs. We got the Troll's Nest, basically to cheat in a discarded troll. So we'll definitely be using that one. Let's see what this pack contains though. Alright. D2, D1. Alright, Cullin Fated Form. Each failed attempt to take the Deck of Wonders sends Cullin further into a frothing rage. His fire magic engulfs more and more of Demerara as he tries to flush you out, or as he simply vents his anger. Cullin's once dapper attire has been ripped to tatters by the forest, and he seems intent on dealing as much damage back as possible. Nobody tells me no, he bellows, torching a thicket not far from where you're hiding. Not fate, not you, and certainly not this insufferable forest. Jets of fire spring from Cullin's staff towards anything that moves, and the web of shadows animated by the flames creates the illusion that everything is moving. Even with your better knowledge of the forest, Cullin's blaze is starting to hem you in. He's almost on top of you, but a hidden path ahead could provide escape if you can reach it before the flames do. There you are, Cullin cries just before you reach the path. His voice is a crazed mixture of triumph and menace. I'm going to make sure the whole forest hears you roasting. You could still dash into the concealed path, but you realize it leads to the troll nest hidden in the heart of Demerara. Revealing the entrance to Cullin would lead him straight there, which is why after a moment's hesitation you turn to face Cullin, flourish the Deck of Wonders, and make your stand. Right. Oh, Cullin got a new form. Cullin Fated Form. Impatient. Both the player and Cullin start at 20 health instead of 30, and out of control. Cullin starts the game with 2 strength. For the rest of the game, he will deal 2 damage to any minion that attacks him, and 2 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. Is that every turn, or just when a minion attacks him? At the end of the villain turn. Okay, 2 damage at the end of the villain turn. Wow, okay. Fools, I'll do it myself. If you have to reshuffle, then Cullin gains 1 strength for a total of 3 for the rest of the game. He will deal 3 damage to any minion that attacks him and 3 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. When you defeat Cullin's Fated Form, read his ending on page 24 and open the villain pack for Aurora, the empath. Nothing on back. Cullin health tracker. That seems kind of unnecessary, but seeing as how we already have a Cullin health tracker, I believe. All right. Put nose up. Crank the tenons. Bust out the D20s. Cullin Fire Red. Me. Icy Blue. Got Cullin right here, the Troll's Nest. And again, the Troll's Nest. During setup, place this card face up in the rules area. When any troll is discarded, place it on top of this card instead of the discard. And you may interact with the troll as if it was on top of the discard, but the villain ignores it. And only one troll can be on this card at any time. Right, so at the end of every turn, it looks like Cullin does 2 damage to me. Cullin starts the game with 2 strength. For the rest of the game, he'll deal 2 damage to any minion that attacks him. And 2 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. Wow. Now, I hope I'm not reading it incorrectly. Maybe it's he only deals the 2 damage at the end of when somebody attacks him. One more shuffle. Alright, one more time. Out of control. Cullin starts the game with 2 strength. For the rest of the game, he'll deal 2 damage to any minion that attacks him. And 2 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. Sounds like he deals 2 damage at the end of his turn off the top. But alright. And we're good. Alright, 4 for me. 4 for me. Yeah. Alright, got a Reinforced Dam. Got an Earth Shield, Poison Toad, and a Hungry Wolf. I can do a mulligan, but I guess I didn't hit one of those Cullin cards, so I won't worry about it. I'll put the Dam in front. Comes in tapped. Play. Play Hungry Wolf and go ahead and play Poison Toad too. Screw it. Let's see how it goes. All right, Poison Toad in the back. Priority 4, 3, 2. So that's the correct order. Ready up. And then now Cullin, it appears Cullin deals 2 damage to me at the end of the villain turn. So one at a time, get Cullin's card is out. So Cullin destroy one other villain minion, no others to destroy. But he comes in hot, deals 5 damage to my Reinforced Dam. Should have kept the Dam. Well, I mean, I should have kept the Earth Shield, but I didn't. Alright, so he knocks out my Reinforced Dam. Oh, he doesn't attack yet. He doesn't attack yet. But he will attack in a second, though. Alright, first he gets his cards. Alright, 5 damage to the player. Draw 1. I'll take 5, taking me down to 15. He draws 1. They play a Dam with taunt. I can order them how I want, so how shall I do this? Yeah, leave the guy that I can kill right there. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It has taunt. Alright, so draw 2. No. 1 and 2. Okay, now draw 3 for the villain. Okay, 3 for the villain. Draw 3. Alright, they get to play 1. Play, draw 1. And they got a Poison Toad. No good. Alright, so these are coming in hot. This one, but how do I want to position them, though? How do I want to position them? I get the chance to position them, so put the Toad here. Okay, so you can kill the Dam, so you'll take out the Dam. You survive. No damage dealt back to the Troll. Reinforced Dam. You know what? Screw that. We're putting you there. Reinforced Dam doesn't hit anything, so it doesn't matter. It deals 0 damage to my 3. Wouldn't even attack anyway because it can't take it out. But then Poison Toad and Hungry Wolf, they trade 1 and 1 damage each. 1 health each. They'll both get out of there. And then unfortunately, the Enormous Servant also deals 1 damage to my Toad. My Toad deals 1 damage to the Servant. My guys are out of there. They ready. They deal me 2 damage at the end of the villain's turn. 15, taking me down to 13. Looks kind of insurmountable right now, but I get to draw 1. I draw 1. If there are 2 or more villain minions in play, then I draw 2. Cool. Destroy a minion. That's exactly what I need. So I'll cost discard 1, discard the Pixie Mesmerist, and destroy a minion. Destroying the troll. And then you know what happens with the troll? During setup, place this card face up into the rules area. When any troll is discarded, place it on top of this card instead of this card. And you may interact with the troll as if it was on top of the discard. But the villain ignores it. Only 1 troll may be on this card at a time. Yes, sir. Alright, alright, so that was my turn. Villain turn. If a minion is on top of the discard, which it is not, it's actually a spell card, or whatnot, action card. I'll move it on top of play discarded. Do not exert the card. Do not resolve its card text, but draw 1 though. The villain draws 1. Same thing. They'll still draw another. Pixie Mesmerist. Not worried about that. So this one does no damage. This one does me 1. Yeah, I mean, this one does me 1 damage. And then 2 at the end of the turn. So that takes me down to 10. They ready. I draw 1. Discard 1. Destroy a minion with 2 or less base health. Draw 1. I don't have 1 to discard, so I'll just add this to hand. Villain turn. If the villain has 2 or... No. If there are 4 or more player minions, destroy them all. And then draw 1. So they just draw 1. Play a Hungry Wolf out. They deal me a total of 4 damage plus the 2 at the end of the turn. So that'll be 6. I'll be sitting on 4. Which seems very unfair, but alright. Draw my card for turn. Got a Poison Toad. I could destroy a minion with 2 or less base health. Which, that seems to be the move. Yeah, that's about my only move. Discard 1. Destroy a minion with 2 or less base health. I'll get that Hungry Wolf out of there, and then I'll draw 1. I get a Pixie Cavalry. I'll play you out because you're pretty safe for right now. Ready you at the end of my turn. Villain draws. Destroy the lowest priority player minion, of course. And then they swing into me for 1. And then I take 2 additional, which takes me down to 1. I hope I'm not reading this incorrectly, but it kind of sounds like how it sounds. I draw 1. Got an Earth Shield, nothing to put it on. And then at the end of their turn, they would actually hit me for, well, I mean, you hit me for 1 anyway. All right, let's read this again one more time. Out of control, Cullin starts the game with 2 strength. For the rest of the game, he'll deal 2 damage to any minion that attacks him. and 2 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. For the rest of the game, he'll deal 2 damage to any minion that attacks him, and 2 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. Yeah, this sounds crazy. Alright, maybe the point is you just gotta get the forest trolls out, maybe. Yeah, alright, round 2. Cullin 1, 20 to zip. For the rest of the game, and 2 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. You would think that they would put it in parentheses if they meant that 2 damage to the player at the end of the turn when a minion attacks Cullin. But they didn't do that, so I'll just assume every turn you take 2 damage, which is a clock of at most 10 turns. With 20 life. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. Hopefully I get rid of one of those Cullin cards. Nope. Like, if I really wanted to meta this game, I would just keep shuffling until I get 1 or 2 of those Cullin cards in the opening hand and mulligan it. Which doesn't really seem like too bad of an idea, but we'll play it square. Alright, turn these upside down. Play you. Draw 1. Play the dam out. Play Pixie, discard Pixie Mesmerist because it basically dies upon hitting. But it could be a blocker though. I play you. 3 priority, you go there. Upon play, I draw 1. 2 toes, that's not bad. Yeah, I don't want to ever really play 4 minions at a time, so I'll just keep these in hand. And I'll pass turn, villain turn. They draw 1. They get to play this guy out. Ready. Draw 2. Place onto a villain minion, draw 1. The first time they meet, yeah. Alright, so they got an Earth Shield. They draw 1. They play a Enormous Servant. They draw 1, +1. They play that. And then their last draw 3. And they have a Hungry Wolf. Now the question is, where do I want to position everybody? I'll position you up front. Position. And what do I have in hand? 2 trolls. Two toads. Toad is gonna hit that guy. Yeah, can't do anything about that. Toad is gonna hit the dam. Treant will trade. Yeah, this is how it's gotta be. Alright, so Wolf can't knock out dam, so Wolf won't even attack. Wolf will pass their turn. Gnomish can't take down the big 4 dam, so you'll just basically exhaust. Toad has to run into Dam because it has the high priority. So Toad will live, Dam will die. And then Tree and Shepherd will trade with Tree and Shepherd. But this one has a life shield, so knock out the Tree and Shepherd. Yeah, knock out the shield and then knock out the Tree and Shepherd. They still retain theirs. And then the turn is over. And then they deal 2 damage to me at the end of their turn, villain turn. I draw for turn. Okay, discard 1, destroy a minion. Don't mind if I do. Destroy the... I'll destroy the Tree and Shepherd. Man, what did I do? Okay, I played 1. Discard 1, destroy a minion. Yeah. That's what I did. Alright, I played 1, I got that one, yeah. Alright, and then I'll play a Toad out. I'll reorganize the villains. They're all pretty much 1, so I'll take these 2 out. Oh, Toad is right there. Yeah, I'll take those 2 out. Pass turn, villain turn. They draw. They get to play, draw 1. They get Earth Shield. Place onto a minion. I'll put it onto a gnome. Yeah, play it onto a gnome. The last gnome. And with that, these 2 trade. 1 health hits 1 health. They both die. 1 health hits 1 health. They both die. These 2 hit me for 1 and 1. That's 2 more. Take me down to 16. Plus 2 more because the game is unfair. 14. Draw my card for turn. If the villain has 2 or more minions in play, draw 2. I draw 2. I take 5 damage. Draw 1. Oh man, maybe last time I didn't draw 1. But anyway, I'm going to 9. Then I draw 1. Tree and Shepherd. This one has the high priority. It goes up top. This one goes here. Oh. And, you know, I got to discard 1 to play this one. So I'll discard the Dam. Play, draw 1. Reinvigoration. I got to wait for a... Oh, yeah, no trolls died yet. So I'll save this for a troll, basically. Definitely save this for a troll. Yeah, save this for a troll. Down pass turn. Villain turn. Deal 5 damage to me. They draw 1. I'm down to 4. They draw 1. They got a pixie. They can cumulatively take me down to 0 life. So this one swings, puts 1 damage on me. I knock it out back. This one swings, they put 1 more damage on my 3, so now I'm down to 1 health. I'll hit it back, but it has an Earth Shield, just knocks out the Earth Shield. That one stays alive, and then this one would run into me for 1 more, take me down to 0. Then I would hit it back, knock it out. And then I take 2 damage. I think I've already taken the 2 damage. I'm not even sure. I'm not going to worry about it. I draw a card. I got a troll, that's what's up. But I don't have enough money to play the troll. So I'll swing on their gnome, take their gnome out. They deal 1 damage back to me. Villain turn. Destroy the highest priority player minion. BS. They deal 2 damage to me at the end of my turn. I draw 1. Yeah, I mean, without healing cards, there's no way I could even try to win. Alright, maybe you have to metagame the thing until you just get rid of these. Till you get a lucky draw and just get rid of these cards and mulligan them in the first hand. Or maybe you're not really supposed to take 2 damage at the end of every turn. I mean, we've read it several times. One more time. Out of control. Cullin starts the game with 2 strength. Hold on. Health tracker, not strength. Health, not strength. All right, let's define strength. Surely strength isn't health. Yeah, can't forget a minion with 0 strength can still attack and does 0 damage to its target. That 0 damage can be useful for removing spell effects like Earth Shield or activating special effects like Poison. Okay, so yeah, you've gotta put the Earth Shield on the dam, the Beaver Dam, to make it get rid of the Earth Shield and just kill it with Poison or something like that. All right, I gotta remember that. All right, but let's read this one more time. Out of control. Cullin starts the game with 2 strength. That can't be health. For the rest of the game, he'll deal 2 damage to any minion that attacks him and 2 damage to the player at the end of the villain turn. I don't know if they're saying that he only deals 2 damage after a villain attacks him or what. But I mean, it seems more like Cullin just deals you 2 damage at the end of Cullin's turn anyway. But I mean, we've already seen a typo or 2, so well, 1 typo at least. But nah, surely it's a 2 damage at the end of every turn. All right, I might leave this one disappointed again, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, the Cullin cards. Nope. All right, let's try to be. Trying to be fair about this, but the game isn't really being fair. All right, let's kind of cheat this thing a little bit. Let's keep on shuffling till we get rid of one of those Cullin cards in the opening hand, and let's mulligan it. All right, yet again. All right, let's try this one more time. One, 2, 3, 4. Still didn't get it. I'm just gonna keep playing this time. Did get 2 regens though. All right, my turn. What do I play? Yeah, I'll just keep my hand. Pass turn. They play this. They get to. Their cost is discard 1. Yeah, they still get to. They don't have to discard 1 since they have no hand, but they still. Oh, that's my side anyway. All right, so they got that. Draw 1, draw 2. Destroy any minion. Yeah. So draw 2. Okay, cool. They're not getting +1 so far. And then draw 3. Okay, they draw a +1 here. Place this on the Toad. Place it on the Toad. They get a +1. They get a regen. They get to draw +1. They get a dam. Yeah. All right. and they swing on me for 4. I'll take 4. Plus 2 at the end of the villain turn, which is, what, 6 total? So I'm down to 14. Alright, my turn. Tree and Shepherd. Got a lot of discards to play. Let's see what this Earth Shield does. The first time that this minion takes damage but not destroyed. So, okay. I'll discard 1, destroy a minion. I'll destroy the Toad. And the shield. So it's time. Can put the dam up front. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of a regen. I hate to. Nah, I'll just take the damage. Just hoping to see a troll. Take. Hey, whose turn is it? My turn, okay. Villain's turn. Destroy all player minions with 1 base health. None. Cool. They swing on me for 3. I'll take 3 plus 2 is 5, so down to 9. My turn. Villain minion has 2, draw 2, so I draw 2. Come on, give me troll. Alright, taking 5 damage. This just doesn't seem right at all, but I draw 1. Taking 5, takes me down to 4. I'm thinking this is my turn. I might be getting messed up over around here, but anyway, if there are 2 or more, draw 2. I'll draw 2. I might be getting this all twisted up right now, but alright, I got a big hand now, so I can't afford to just let them swing uncontested again. Alright, put out a dam. Put out a wolf. Yep, that'll be that. Pass turn, the villain. They draw. They get to play this troll out. Okay, play effect. Actually, this finally actually pops off. Destroy 1 other villain minion. Destroy the tree ant. They come in. This deals no damage. This one knocks out my troll. This knocks out my dam. My turn. Oh, they deal 2 damage to me. Which this just can't be right, but maybe it's right though. Alright, my turn. Destroy the highest priority player. Destroy a minion with 2 or less base health. But no matter what, they deal 2 damage to me at the end of my turn. I mean, at the end of their turn. So I don't get it. I'm gonna maybe look up a fact for this because something doesn't really seem right with this. But maybe this is how it really goes. Maybe you just gotta run into a lucky draw. But alright, that was 3 attempts at it. 32 minutes. I'll be back. I'll be back. But yeah. For your games, like, comment, subscribe. Here today playing Deck of Wonders. And this is after leaving Gen Con and actually talking to the creator, Dennis Furia. I know I haven't touched this in about 2 or 3 months at least because I got stuck because I just could not beat Cullin Fated Form. I beat Cullin twice, then he turned into his Fated Form, and then he seemed pretty impossible to beat. But it turns out that I'm supposed to add upgrades after every successful match duel. But it looks like this is one of the rule books where you have to read the whole book. You've got to go to the end of the book before you see about getting upgrades. So, I mean, it tells you about the upgrades on... See how it goes. Okay, so expansions and upgrades. Let me see why I was confused. So, like it says, additional rules, alternate builds for the draw pile. Yeah, I mean, it's like I never got here. Like resolving card text, turn in, resolving card text. These are all my highlights that I put in. But like additional rules, alternate builds for the draw pile. This is where I stopped. If there's a conflict, rules from the card text take precedence over rules from the rule book. Okay, this is everything that I didn't read. This should explain why I got stuck in Mad. All right, but yeah, let's cut the tunes on. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, normally the draw pile is constructed from the villains cards and the recommended cards from your collection. Using the recommended cards from your collection will get you started quickly with the tough but attainable challenge. As you become more familiar with the game, you can handpick 28 cards from your collection to complete the draw pile. So right now, this is the draw pile with the Cullin Fated Form in it, and this is the collection, I take it. So you can handpick 28 cards from your collection to complete the draw pile. This allows you to maximize your chances for success through smart deck building. I never got here, but I figured, well, yeah, I mean, we had a long talk on it. I'm sure that's going to be the video that precedes this. So, yeah. Alright, but continuing on. Yeah, experienced players looking for a challenge can choose to shuffle their collection and deal 28 cards at random to complete the draw pile. Deal 28 cards at random to complete the draw pile. Okay, so the draw pile isn't even supposed to be this card. It may not even be this many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. That sounds about right though. 60 card deck right there. We'll see if that's right. And then so experienced players looking for a challenge can choose to shuffle their collection and deal 28 cards at random to complete the draw pile. This creates a unique and unpredictable challenge. No matter which way you choose cards from your collection, you will always add them to the specified cards from the villain set. All three methods of building the draw pile can count towards upgrades and legacy pack objectives. Co-op play, I'm going to go ahead and safely believe that I can skip that. And then expansions and upgrades. Before we get to that, we'll see how many cards the deck has to be though. Starting the game. Begin the game by drawing 4 cards from the draw pile to your hand. You can mulligan once by discarding all 4 cards and drawing 4 more. Okay, create the draw pile. Both you and the villain will draw from the same deck. Okay, you may add... These cards will be a set icon that matches the set icon on the villain card. You may add to that any combination of 28 cards from your collection. These cards have the Fate icon in one of several colors. The recommended collection cards that go with the given villain will match the color of that villain's icon. These will get you started quickly with a tough but attainable challenge. so Cullin. Yeah, Cullin is the green guy. So Cullin is like the green drop. Cullin card. Just a neutral card, I guess. I'm guessing it always has to be a 60 card deck, but you may add to that any combination of 28 cards. Three villain decks, 33 cards, and then 28 cards. So 32 from the villain, including their villain card. I'm taking it. 32 from the villain deck, and then 28 that you can add in any combination. Okay, so I can make this a whole bunch easier by adding 28 different cards other than the villain deck cards, which I think I'll do now. Cullin is in here. Cullin card, always card. Cullin, always, 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 Cullin. If you can see, always card right here with like the tree branch. Cullin with the green drop right there. Always, but it's something. Always, Cullin. Always, Cullin. Always, Cullin. Always. So this should be 28 cards that I can use any cards from my collection. I didn't know that these were already in my collection, but apparently they're already in my collection. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I might have miscounted, but 27, 28 cards or whatever right there. Make sure I didn't miss one Cullin. The B right here is hard. Alright. Oh, right here. Alright, 28. So to make this a lot easier on me, what I'll go ahead and do, switch out some of the cards that can help me. Restore 5 health to the player. Can't restore above full health. I think that helps a lot. Put 4 of those in. Deal 3 damage to the villain. You know what? Let's try to, now that we have upgrades and stuff, let's just try to beat it as is. Alright, but let's continue to read so we... And then since I've beaten Cullin twice, I would add 2 upgrades, but we haven't gotten to that yet. Okay, so expansions and upgrades. Expanding the Deck of Wonders. As you play Deck of Wonders, you'll unlock new cards that change the game and offer new deck building challenges. Each villain will list multiple legacy packs that can be unlocked while playing against them. Those packs will list the objectives / conditions required to open them. When the conditions are met, immediately open the pack and add it to the game as instructed. Some packs will add cards to the deck of wonders, and some will add additional rules. Once you defeat a villain's fated form, their set is considered part of your collection. Add their set icon sticker to the space below. You may now use their cards when deck building against other villains, and you may include their rules cards when facing other villains if desired. Okay, good to know. But it seems like stuff that, well, I don't know. But upgrades. Over time, the deck of wonders will grow more powerful and will even start to change in response to your unique style and choices. One copy of each minion and spell has an upgrade slot to the right of the card name. One copy of each minion and spell has an upgrade slot. Okay, that picture right there. Okay, Gust of Wind, Pixie Mesmerist, Lightning Strike. Yeah, so just only one copy of each. One copy of each minion and spell has an upgrade slot to the right of the card's name. Whenever you win a game, you may choose one upgrade and apply to one upgradable card. See, and this was my beef with the whole thing. So, like, you gotta read the whole book and then get to the end to know about the upgrades. I was telling Dennis, you might want to front load that information. Cause, like, I'm just trying to go through the game and win. But, like, I'm not worried about upgrades because nothing specifically told me to upgrade until I get to the end of the book. I've already started playing. So, like, it didn't tell you till the end to upgrade. So, that's what I think. Let me know what you think, though. But there are more upgradable cards. Yeah, so, whenever you win a game, you may choose one upgrade to apply to one upgradable card. There are more upgradable cards than there are upgrades, so choose carefully. These upgrades will make your deck of wonders truly unique. If you prefer not to put stickers on your cards, you can use the tracker on page 22, or use sleeves not included. Damage, draw, and card may be reduced to 0, but not below. Damage, draw, and cost may be reduced to 0, but not below. Health may be reduced to 1, but not below. Okay, so +1 player health, +1 strength, +1 player draw, -1 player cost, -1 villain health, -1 villain strength, -1 villain draw. Challenge decks. Thanks to the generosity of our Kickstarter backers, scan here for 3 in-game challenge decks to try. You'll need all cards unlocked to be able to build these. 3 in-game challenge decks to try. Okay. And then upgrade tracker so you don't have to sticker the cards. And then Fated Form ending. Stop, only read if you defeated Cullin's Fated Form. And then Aurora's, then Byzantis. Quick reference. Alright. Cool. Alright, so now we can finally start making more progress again. Alright, so take it these don't have any upgrades on it because they're just Cullin's cards. These aren't all-time cards, so these are only used up against... No, these are the all-time cards. And Cullin's cards, they have upgrades too. But you can use these cards up against any villain once I defeat Cullin. Alright, so that's good to know. Alright, but these all-time cards that I'm always going to run up against, let's go ahead and probably upgrade those. So Forest Troll, yeah. Reinforced Dam, Regeneration. Treant, Shepherd. Guerrilla Warfare. Poison Toad. Baited Trap. Forest Fire. Yeah, I mean, if the book tells you that you've got to read the whole book before you play the game, then yeah, that's on me. But I don't think that this is on me though. But it says this means the first time you play, you'll need to open 2 of the card packs. Okay, in Deck of Wonders, you'll summon minions, cast spells, and battle villains as you try to stay one step ahead of fate. It's a solo tactical card game that progressively introduces a new story and mechanical effort and mechanical elements. In each individual game, you'll square off against a villain that fate has put in your path. Across games, you'll progressively reveal new cards, mechanics, and villains that will tell the tale of your adventure. Please leave the rest unopened to meet the conditions to open them. Yeah. I don't think it was my fault, but we'll see. Alright, cool. Alright, so I've got all these cards I can upgrade. I can also do some of these Cullin specific cards, but I think I'll go with the cards that are always going to be in every game, which is 8 cards, but no, Forest Fire. Oh, I can start using it now. So, deal 5 damage to the player. Why would I want to deal 5 damage to the player? Why would I want to do that? Yeah, so won't be doing that one. Okay. I guess I can downgrade it. Okay. Forest Troll. This guy's great. Cost, discard 2. Alright, cost, discard 1. There's only 3 Forest Trolls. Are there 4 of each kind of card? Regen again. 4. 4 ofs in the deck. One, 2, but there's only... Oh no, there are 4 of everything. There's 4 Forest Trolls. So, Forest Trolls seems pretty good. So it's like the most expensive card. So I can make it a discard 1 instead of discard 2. And then I get him out, and then he's like a 5 attack, 3 something. I kind of forget some of the symbols and everything, but 3 health, 5/3 with 3. I forget what that is. What is that? Priority icon, which means informs the order in which the player minions are attacked during the villain turn. Villain minions don't have priority. Okay, so I could either do the Forest Troll, which causes you to discard 2, or I could do the Tree and Shepherd, which could become free, which is a 3/3 instead of a 5/3. That seems like that might be smarter. And then when I play it, I get to draw 1. Sounds like Tree and Shepherd is a pretty good one to do. +1 player health. +1 player strength. +1 player draw. Oh man, that's crazy. -1 player cost. I think the cost is the most important thing. -1 villain health. -1 villain strength. -1 villain draw. Yeah, I'm gonna go +1 player draw. No, I mean -1 player cost. Alright, filling legacy. I played about half of Charterstone one time, but that was, I think, the most I've done as far as like a legacy game. I do have that one trick taking game I never can quite remember the name of, The Deep or something, but like I think I probably did 5 missions on that. But Don't think I've ever quite finished a legacy type game. Maybe this will be the one though. But yeah, what was I doing? Tree Ant Shepherd. My last name. Upgrade that. That's one, and then I beat the game twice. So, man, I wonder if that practice, was there like a practice game at the beginning? Oh, and maybe not. All right, but Tree Ant Shepherd and who else? Cost discard one, destroy a minion. I can do Baited Trap. Whatever I want to do cards that I'm gonna play with every game. So definitely Tree Ant Shepherd you're in because you're a 3/3. And then this is a Poison Toad. You have a cost. Regen. If a minion is on top of the discard, move it into play exhausted. The other thing I wasn't thinking about though too is I don't want strong cards for the villain to get though. So whatever cards I play, the villain also plays those cards. So that's kind of mind warpy. Okay, I do Reinforced Dam. Then that means that's an easy card for me to take out for the villain, but I can buff it up to where like it buffs me up. Right. And even when they play it, I think I get a benefit even when the villain plays it, I think. I don't know. But yeah, might do Reinforce Them. Yeah, I might want to buff up the weak stuff so that the villain has less ammo to beat me with. Well, these are always in the game, I think. These ones with the... This is the basic deck, so I gotta contend with these all the time anyway. The Forest Troll got added as a card that's always in the game, it looks like. And Cullin somehow is also a card that's always in the game. And that's just a negative card for me. I don't know, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna add this other upgrade. Which one am I gonna add? If the villain has 2 or more minions in play, nah. I might snatch that out. Destroy 1 other villain minion. That's a 3/5/3. Man, we might. Yeah, but do I want to keep on playing Reinforce Them? You know what? Something's telling me to do Reinforce Them. I think we're gonna do Reinforce Them. Yeah. Okay, so what do we do? +1 player draw. -1 player cost. It's already 0. -1 villain health. Nah. -1 villain strength. No. No. -1 villain draw. Okay, I get you. I get you. So when it's a card like this, destroy 1 other villain minion. You could make its strength worse when they draw it. Okay, but +1 player draw, -1, +1 player strength. Reinforce Dam, like what is Reinforce Dam really doing for me though? I mean, it's a blocker that's free. Okay, cost 1, destroy a minion. That's pretty good, Baited Trap. Destroy the lowest priority player minion. Okay, this is high priority though. Lowest priority. Yeah, being that this is my first play through, I don't know exactly what to do. Like, I'm probably overthinking it. But I'm trying to think of which card to upgrade, though. Baited Trap, cost 1, destroy a minion. But on the bad side, though, when the villain draws it, though, destroy the lowest priority player minion. And then there's only 2s, 4s, 3s, 3s. So it will be hitting that Poison Toad, or it will hit one of my 3 priorities, which I sure don't want it to get either one of those. And then the rest of these are like spells. But then in this deck though, there's also this deck you gotta think about. The Hungry Wolf. The Hungry Wolf is nice because it's free. I might want to upgrade the Hungry Wolf now that I think about it. Lightning Strike. Man, the plot thickens when you start looking at this deck too. I do like that Hungry Wolf though. Earth Shield. That's like Ward and Keyforge. Okay, looking for that upgrade symbol, Gust of Wind. Pokemon Classic. Pixie Cavalry. Pixie Cavalry is tough. Gnomish Servant. Yeah, let's look at these two while we're at it. 1, 2. Okay, so whatever this is, this should be how many cards are here times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4, that's 28. That's perfect. Alright, so these are Cullin cards. I could upgrade the Cullin cards, which it sounds like I've also always got access to if I put them in the deck. So we got Gnomish Servant, which is a play, draw 1 card. I could just do Gnomish Servant, let Gnomish Servant die because it's a 1/1. But when I play him, I draw 2 cards. That's not that bad of a trade. Gnomish Servant, Pixie Cavalry, because this card has destroy the lowest priority. Which one is it? The villain has destroy the lowest priority player minion. This card is always going to be in the game. So I want the 1 priority guy, which is the Gnomish Servant, which I'll probably want to keep you in play, and then whenever I play this guy, draw 2. Yeah, so this guy will be like a consistent guy in my decks, I guess. He's the sacrificial engine. But then again, I could play Hungry Wolf. But I play Hungry Wolf, then that means Poison Toad is vulnerable. Forest Troll, Tree Ant could be vulnerable. But anyway, we're just going to keep it moving though. But we'll just do Gnomish Servant, upgrade you. Plus, it's only one of the cards that's getting upgraded anyway. So, like, I got to pull the 1 card that has the buff on it anyway. So, it's not even really that big a deal. But anyway, we'll do upgrade plus 1 player draw here. On Gnomish Servant. I'm trying to think. I never really stickered cards in games before. Not even Charterstone, I don't think. Got Risk Legacy. Can't wait to play that, but when will I get to play it? Alright, but anyway, I did 2 upgrades. I beat the game twice, it looks like. I don't believe there was an intro scenario, was there? Nah, I don't think so. I think it started with Cullin Scope, Spoiled Prince, then it went to the Trolls, then now we're on the Fated Form. Alright, so at that point, okay, added 2 upgrades, already 30 minutes into the video. And then I still gotta familiarize myself on how to play the game. But alright. I think this makes a 60 card deck right here. Right, shuffling up. Shuffled up.